Welcome back, everybody. We are now on to episode number 3. The recipe we're doing today, we actually had a lot of requests on, and this is actually the first picture I ever posted on Instagram saying that I was going to do a channel, and it's going to be the fried buffalo chicken sandwiches. So, sounds maybe a little bit scary to some of you, but really it's super easy. We're going to go step by step like normal and go through it with you. So we'll start with, of course, the marinade. You want to always marinate or season your meat, let it sit for a little bit, that way it can get some more flavor. But today we're going to start with a super easy buttermilk marinade that we're going to let sit for about an hour, and then we'll get right into the breading and frying. So let's get this marinade going. All right, super easy marinade. Couple ingredients. We have our buttermilk, we have black pepper, salt, and garlic powder. That's it. So these aren't exact measurements. You can kind of do as you please. It's gonna be about 2 cups-ish. Really, you just need enough to cover your chicken without wasting a bunch of stuff. So I always try and do as minimal as possible. Do a little bit of salt. And this, again, remember, is gonna be tossed in buffalo sauce at the end when it's done frying. So that's gonna give a bunch of flavor. So this isn't, gonna be all the flavor you need, but it's gonna help a little bit give the chicken itself, in case you get a bite that falls out that, isn't in buffalo or whatever it may be. It's gonna have a little bit of flavor. So seriously, that's it. Then you just throw your chicken in. You want it to be, and today we're using chicken breast. Normally I use chicken thighs, but we had some chicken breasts in the fridge. So all I did was pound them out just a little bit to thin them up. That way you get a little bit more surface area for your frying, because that crispy fried bits are gonna be what tastes really good. So we're just gonna throw our chicken in here. Chicken thighs you won't need to really pound out because they're a little bit thinner. We're gonna get these in the buttermilk, and then we're gonna let these sit for an hour, hour and a half. You can let them go 2.5 hours. Or if you want, you can get it right into the flour and start frying if you want. But we're gonna cover it up. We're gonna let this go in the fridge for about an hour and a half, and then we will get to breading. Chicken's been in there for about an hour now. 56 minutes to be exact. So not an exact science again. We're gonna take this out. We're gonna bread it. We're gonna be having our flour, just regular all-purpose flour. Doesn't have to be exact measurements. And now we're gonna use the same seasonings that we did for the buttermilk marinade. Some black pepper, a little bit of salt, a little bit of garlic powder. Nice and easy. All right. Mix that up a little bit, and then we're just gonna bread the chicken. Pull it right out of the buttermilk. And I love doing the buttermilk because a lot of things call for flour, then the egg wash, then the flour, and it's too many transfers and makes too big of a mess to me. This way, it's just, buttermilk right into the flour, and we're done. So you do want to press it down. You want the flour to get in all your nooks and crannies. Put it over the top. But then we are going to shake off the excess because you don't want any excess falling into the oil, because then that'll just burn. So press down, put it over, get it on there nicely. Do it around a couple times, make sure it's in everywhere, because this is going to give us that good crust. Shake a little bit. And now we're gonna put it on the pan. And I'm just doing 2 tonight. That's all we needed for dinner. You can do more, you can do just 1 if you're just having dinner by yourself. So we'll get this guy breaded up. All right, here's the chicken sitting out for a couple minutes, letting the breading really set on it. And now we're gonna drop it in the deep fryer. Got the oil to 325, 335, somewhere in there. So we'll drop these guys in. And you'll notice this is more of a shallow fry. They are thin, so they're fairly underneath the oil, but it's not a deep fryer. I don't have a fancy, something like that. It's just a normal saucepan. Put maybe an inch and a half of oil, and we're gonna let them go. The chicken's gonna fry for 7 or 8 minutes each side, and then while the chicken's cooking, we do need to make our buffalo sauce, and then we're also gonna toast our bun and get that prepped right before the chicken comes out of the fryer. That way, as soon as it comes out, we can get it on the bun while it's hot and fresh. So again, let it go. In about 7 minutes, we'll turn it, let the other side brown a little bit more. And again, it's fast, it's easy, it's quick. So as soon as these are starting to come to, we'll turn them and we'll show you the rest. All right, it's been 7 minutes. We're gonna do our flip. It's looking pretty good. All right, we're gonna let that go another 7 minutes. And I do want to talk about the sauce a little bit. One thing I want to point out, normally you can make this with original Frank's Red Hot and you mix it with butter to make the buffalo sauce. I actually had some of the Red Hot buffalo sauce, so basically it's just the original mixed with the butter already. So I'm going to use that because I figured it'd be pointless to go buy a new sauce to show you how to make. So for today, we're just going to do the already made buffalo, a little bit of honey, and a couple dashes of Worcestershire is what our sauce is going to be. And actually, we've got to get it going. You want to have the sauce nice and hot when the chicken comes out. That way you can throw it in there when it's nice and warm. It'll glaze everything up. Again, if you have normal Frank's Red Hot, just put some butter in there and you get the same outcome. And get some Worcestershire, some honey, if I have these two. Couple dashes of Worcestershire, not too much. And this is the best part. This is going to give it that sweet, sticky component. A little bit of honey, upside down bear. And I got this on super, super low heat. We're just going to let it slowly warm while this chicken's finishing up. We got another 4 minutes on the chicken, so no hurry. And we're also going to preheat this little cast iron. We're going to use that just to toast our buns. So that's on a low preheat as well. But we are getting there. And it'll dry and be super crispy. So let that sit for a sec. At the same time, we're going to toast our buns. So we're going to get these on the toasting up, sauce is there. So in a couple minutes, we're gonna grab those chickens, we're gonna throw them in the sauce, we're gonna build, and we're literally gonna be done. So, got this going over here. And one thing I did want to talk about while we're got a couple seconds of free time, I do have a free giveaway coming up. I think it's gonna be here in a couple weeks. We're gonna do a giveaway. You probably see them all the time, but we're gonna do one, so that'll be fun. I got a special episode after that coming, and then also we're gonna be raffling off a flat top grill, and that'll probably be sometime in February, maybe early March. So that's a little bit ways out, but a couple things we got going on. These chickens are about ready for sauce. So let's grab our tongs. We're gonna do which one looks better? We'll use the big one. So literally just put it in the sauce, work it around. We love buffalo sauce in this house, so. Got these buns toasting. You wanna get a little brown color on them. These toast. So let those sit there. Once these buns are fully toasted, we will build. All right. Got our buns toasted. Beautiful. All right, and what we're actually gonna do, I'm gonna throw down some pickles. And you can put onion on here if you want. You can put tomato. And then we're gonna do some shredded iceberg lettuce. You wanna protect the bottom bun so it doesn't get all soggy. All right, a little extra. All right. And we got the star of the show. All right, and just like that, Final touch, homemade ranch. I cannot stand the store-bought ranch, seriously. If you've never made your own homemade ranch, it is life-changing. And on this sandwich, it's a must. All right, there you have it, homemade buffalo chicken sandwich. And you know what, let's cut it in half. That way you can really get a look inside. And there you go, you got the pickle, you got the chicken perfectly cooked, the lettuce for a little cool crisp. And now, my favorite part of the show, taste test. It's hot from your throat. But so good. This is actually probably one of my favorite homemade dinners. We don't even eat it with a side. This is just it. It's filling, it's huge, it's spicy. It's like eating a bunch of buffalo wings, but between two pieces of bread. You literally cannot beat that. So make it how you want, add what you like, take out what you don't, and remember to just cook at home. This is so easy, so simple, so fast, so cheap. Don't be scared of the kitchen. Just get in there and eat. I can feel I have sauce on my face, but that's okay because I'm gonna go in anyway. All right, guys. If you like the video, please share it, like it, comment, subscribe. We got new stuff coming out every Thursday. Comment what you want to see. I want to know what you guys like to see because I like eating everything. So, cheers till Thursday.